This is a big game for Seth Russell, a bounce-back game for him in the big win against Lamar a couple of weeks ago. The quarterback hands it off this time. And that pile just continues to move.
Here, they had 235 yards rushing on average per game, so they do like to put the ball on the ground.
Quick snap, quick throw, quick completion to Corey.
It's a huge misnomer nationally to think that Baylor just comes out and throws the ball.
Flag comes in at the end of the shot.
Offside. Defense, number 57.
Barry McGaskey in the hole was there to make the tackle. That's what they have to do with this quick-paced offense.
They go right back to Linwood as he gets to the outside and then able to step across the 50 down to about the 40.
They're averaging almost 8 yards every time they touch it in the first 2 games this year.
Less than 16 seconds, and again a quick release, and Coleman, yards after catch, gets to the third.
Time he hits his hands on the ball, he's a guy that can take it the distance because of his speed and his fluidness.
Direct snap to Johnny Jefferson. He only needed about a yard, but he did not.
Lineman in mouth to send a message.
First third down for Baylor. No problem for Jefferson. First down as he gets
3 different backs rotating in.
Brennan Burke up here in the booth. Ed Lieber down the field with Brian Baldinger and Katie Cannon down in the field into the back of the end zone.
Is the fact that they can run the ball so effectively. They can pound it and pound it and pound it. A little bit of a play action. And they get the safeties to drop down, and Katie Cannon, just the inside route, such an easy throw for. The referees are looking to the body angle which the would-be tackler falls, and he fell straight forward, clear blocking the back.
Russell will fling it over to Jay Lee, one-on-one on the sideline.
Talks about Corey Coleman and KD Cannon, but Jay Lee is a guy that can beat you deep as well.
And there he is, Jay Lee. No one will get him. Touchdown Baylor, 57 yards.
And Seth saw him, delivered the football, and delivered it perfectly on the numbers. And it's fantastic. And look at that anticipation, unbelievable by Seth Russell.
And patience.
See, Laquan McGowan, 6'7", 410-pound tight end in there as a blocker.
Cool part of this offense now with Trevon Armstead being suspended.
Big gaping hole for Shock Linwood. The 25.
Opposing guy, but he can't just get stalemated in the line. He has to move guys out of the way because his body can cause problems.
Remember we talked to Kendrick. Time to dial one of those big plays up.
Russell through the hands of Katie, or
about a 35-yard throw, and they got there in a hurry.
That was his first incomplete pass on his 6th attempt. And there's his second as he misfired.
To slide more. He should have slid that time once he got the first down.
Seth Russell will run as well. He's got a blocker with him. Russell gets buried at the end, but he is inside the carry.
And that's the other thing Kendall Briles told us yesterday. You're going to see a lot more of him running the football this game.
They'll do it again on back-to-back plays. And he'll take him inside the
opponents kind of see that and game plan for that, but they also need to get the practice in game, which is the reason why they're doing it today.
They also have Shock Linwood, who knows how to run the ball as well. First down near the 10-yard line. It's already the 4th penalty against Baylor here this afternoon, which has been a problem. Offense has not been a problem. Corey Coleman's got himself another touchdown.
Up at the top, you're going to see VJ Banks just going to let Corey Coleman get inside him. It's one-on-one. There's nobody else inside. And he gets, like Ben said, he got completely turned around, and you can't get turned around.
Discipline between their guy and the running game.
Well, it turned out to be not a good punt for James Fairmont, and this is a nice little run for Corey Coleman.
Another way to get him the ball.
And he got 19 yards. Rice wasn't in position defensively, and they throw a quick pass.
And get your eyes in the right place.
Well, just on that particular play right there, Uretsky makes the play. They have to now get back to get lined up, and they're still
Tech in the Big 12 at AT&T Stadium next week. This is Shock Linwood on the first play of the second quarter. He gets
what we thought we were going to get. Just the speed of the game, how the tempo of it, and really how relaxed these players are playing right now.
See that from his face.
Shock Linwood. Another carry, and he barrels forward
on this play of Seth Russell.
You mentioned it earlier. Trayvon Armstead dismissed from the team earlier this week, so Gus Benning, Laquan McGowan, the tight ends, will be featured in today's game. Shock Linwood dragging a defense.
Throw to Coleman.
Baylor, the worst team in the league when it comes to taking penalties, averaging almost 13 penalties per game. Shock Linwood right down Main Street. Touchdown, Baylor.
I'm gonna towel. I'm telling myself off quite a bit.
This one is to Johnny Jefferson, who gets to the 20.
And just lining up. They save themselves a lot of exertion by just lining up in that position out wide.
Johnny Jefferson nearly got away. He gets the first.
Well, look at Johnny Jefferson. That's a 4-4-1 type of guy, and they're super excited about this young sophomore.
On play action, out of the backfield was the tight end, Gus Penning. And he's refusing to go down. The first catch by a tight end this season for Baylor. Russell to Coleman. Up and got it! It looked relatively easy here this afternoon. They go back to work with the ball on their own 23-yard line. It's for our Bryles offense. Seth Russell's got all sorts of time. And he's got Licks Hawthorne. Couldn't get it. Tried to come back to it. Doesn't have any track accolades in his past, but he can run as well. And Russell will turn and hand it off to Linwood on the delay. And Shock Linwood can run before he is tackled.
And fold him up on the linebacker.
Big guys are back on the field, and Russell has one in his range. Pass is complete.
Peripheral is the tackles, and you don't often see them until they're right in your face and blocking you. So that's why it's so effective.
Russell, the bullet to Coleman, has a step on the outside. Corey Coleman, his third touchdown today. It does give Baylor an extra 5 yards on the penalty. And so from the 30-yard line, flag comes in.
80. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Out where those massive mitts are.
A little trickery here as they get the ball to K.D. Cannon out of the backfield. Makes a man miss, but can't do much with it afterwards. The ball came out at the end of the play, and Rice says they have it. And they do. Gowan in as a blocker, and he opened up a big hole for Shock Linwood. He's at the 40. Tracked down at the Rice 30.
Moving some people out of the way. And I think that particular play right there on Lions shows what he can do at 410 pounds.
And to do the same thing in the run game.
Jefferson again. Trying to get there. He will. Touchdown, Johnny Jefferson.
John Davis is going backwards. That ball is out clean.
Russell with a fastball, and Ishmael 53 yards and a touchdown in the first half. This is Johnny Jefferson tripped up on his way to the end.
Think fast. I mean, through the hole, around the corner.
Looking to the end zone. Licks Hawthorne has the next Baylor touchdown. Back for the Baylor Bears. He's not afraid to throw the football, and on his very first play, he airs it out, and they draw the pass interference flag. Chris Plummet.
Pass interference. Defense.
To me that he comes in the game, no need to warm him up, no quick pass, no need to get him in a rhythm, just chuck them.
When guys are injured, and then when you get your turn, you make the best of it.
On 2nd and 10, they give it to Johnny Jefferson, who's still in the game. It's just going to bring up 3rd down for Baylor. Need 3. And Johnny Jefferson has that.
Get Jarrell Broxton coming across the line, kicking out, and get Jefferson run up the middle.
Hey, Chris Platt's out there, but knocked away. A nice defense. Just a sophomore. One of 5 true freshmen last year to play for the Rice Owls. As they go back to Jefferson on the ground. Another 3rd down here for the Baylor offense. Jarrett Stidham and a quarterback will dump it off, and Jefferson out of the backfield was wide open, an easy first down.
He can do running the football, but he can be a 3-down running back for this team.
And now we see Terrence Williams in the game at running back, and he's no slouch either. Terrence Williams trying to walk that tightrope, stepped out.
Redshirt freshman, so he's going to grow into that body. He could become the power back for this offense.
Williams again. Just a couple. Now, there's still a lot of football to be played. As Terrence Williams thought he was going to take a big hit.
Corner on him, and they'll just jump over the top of you. You get a bigger corner on him, and they'll run right past you.
The late handoff, and Terrence Williams right up the middle. First down and goal.
Their feet are in the hole. I mean, they're gaining yards, but yet their ability to make people misses.
There's Zamora diving for the pylon.
Defense.
The runner did not step out of bounds. Dove, hit the pylon with the football. It's a touchdown.
Coming into this game, he saw some action in SMU, and there's a nice grab by Chris Platt. And he's a track star, but can't get out to the 30-yard.
To take a lot of time off the clock and not let the Spartans, do what they did to him.
Terrence Williams on
So fast. I mean, deep in their territory. Here they are almost at midfield right now.
House, and they're going to negate running time off the clock.
All these guys, Pratt and Jones, all these guys in there right now, they want to score like Coleman and Buchanan.
Here is a chance to get way down the field as the pass.
Offense for big chunk yardage.
Play clock running down. They just get it off and give it to Terrence Williams. And he will barrel his way forward. And the handoff to Terrence Williams won't go for much, but
Defense, man, he wants to score, be the first one to 56 or 70 or whatever.
on 3rd and 4, Terrence Williams. And they're going for it on 4th down. A lot of fans here in Waco streaming across the Humphrey Bridge back to the mainland on the Brazos River. Plain Stadium and the Baylor Bears with a big comfy lead, and the football, and Terrence Williams just ran over Destry White and refusing to go down.
13 right now, and we still have half of the 4th quarter left to play, so they could eclipse almost 800 just running the football with big Terrence Williams.
Is unheard of on any level, no matter who the opposition is.
They run it right back with Williams. Hey, Baldy, we just saw
Death was going to respond. They did have the bye week, but can you put those 4 turnovers against Lamar behind you? What do they have as last non-conference game? Is this defense played sound fundamentally? They tackled well. They were physical up front, and they brought it really the whole game.
Stidham running the football, gets to midgame. That's it for the Rice offense against this Baylor defense. They have done extremely well today. They put the ball in Zamora's hands, and he's tripped up, but another 1st down.
Warming to the football all game long.
And I thought they worked on a lot of pressures today. Blitzes from different angles. We saw Taylor Young come division. They know this conference. I think that's where the difference can be for Baylor this year.
They're just riding Terrence Williams right now. As he
Knows anybody.
Well, and they've been getting the blocking. I mean, on the 1 touchdown run, Gus Penning leading up in the hole. Great leverage to kick the defender out.
56 yards, 390 on the ground, 366 through the air. Terrence Williams will add to that total on the ground.
For when Stidham was a freshman, probably swayed him a little bit. Hey, these guys are serious, man. These guys are investing in me early. And like you said, with that
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Offense number 68.
I don't know if a lot of people understand what that is and what that means. We should talk about that after this play.
Terrence Williams, and it's back to about the 20.
To touch the ball in the last 4 minutes of the game.
Absolutely. You want to preserve the lead and run that clock out. And a lot of times last year, they didn't do that. They stayed.
Turn the ball over on downs once. Everything else a touchdown for these guys. Stidham has to keep it. He needs 12. Got past the first would-be tackler, and he won't get the 1st down. Extra points, they won't bring him in here. Terrence Williams, he needed